My name is Jimmy Reynolds. I'm an artist and I live on the eastern shore of Maryland. I've been painting for the last 13 years. I really got into painting. I was teaching art to ADHD and dyslexic kids, and we used a lot of visual media to reinforce the subjects we were doing. And one of my main subjects was the history of the eastern shore of Maryland. And as I would create artwork, I would realize a lot of these buildings and boats were disappearing and landscapes changing rapidly. So I've kind of taken a mission on to go around the area, paint things that are getting ready to be knocked down, or paint memories people might have had of buildings that used to be there. And I work off a lot of old photographs. I work off a lot of old stories. I've worked my artwork into several books. I've printed 3 books now. I sell them at art shows. They sell pretty well. And I'm working on the 4th book. It's about the history of the lower western shore of the Chesapeake down around Norfolk, pretty much Norfolk up to the Potomac River. There's a lot of history in our area that's been forgotten, and my work seems to strike a chord with people when they look at my images and talk about the stories with their kids. It's neat, especially doing street shows and to talk to people at art festivals who remember the places I paint. It's always great when somebody stops dead and says, "I remember that, and let me tell you a story." And I always get a great story out of it. The place I live is a peninsula between the Atlantic and the Chesapeake, and it's rapidly changing. We have a lot of growth coming in, and it's going to be gone in 20 years. And I really need to get it down on paper and on pine board. I do a lot of paintings on wood, but I need to get it down in the books so we have a record of this, because the memories are going, the buildings are going, the boats are going, and it's important to get this down while we still can. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy my work.